Storm's Tech channel here, and today I'm doing a video about the HTC U23 Pro. So HTC has announced the U23 Pro as of May 18th. Today is May 19th when I am recording this video here. So HTC has announced a new phone, so it's been a while for them since they have announced a flagship phone. It's been like almost a year or so. Yeah, so if you guys want to check this out, a link will be down below, of course. So it's currently up for pre-orders. So yeah, I don't know when this phone will be out. So yeah, so it says here, your phone, your world, capture moments to last an eternity. 1080 108 megapixel optical image stabilization, main camera, 120Hz OLED display, 12 GB of RAM, 256 GB of expandable storage with micro SD card, 3.5mm headphone jack, IP67 rating, and all-day battery. All good stuff, all good stuff. So yeah, pretty good specs there in terms of like what is being said right there in that paragraph. It says U23 Pro is everything you need in a phone. So yeah, there is front and back of the phone. The phone looks very nice in my opinion. Y'all guys got your hole punch there for the front facing camera, the earpiece above that, power button and volume keys on the right side of the phone, and it looks like the power button is also a fingerprint sensor. So pretty cool that, and you guys have your quad camera setup. Looks like dual flash on the back, HTC logo and all that. So very nice looking phone. I think HTC did a very good job on the phone here. So yeah. There's a video that you guys should check out. Elegant simplicity. Y'all guys have like two color options the same. You guys have coffee black, which is very nice, or snow white. No pun intended. So very nice looking phone there. Yeah, very nice looking phone. So y'all guys have two color options, coffee black and snow white color version. So yeah, just capture the moment, powered by 108 megapixel optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization, a camera for every situation. So yeah, there's a closer look at the rear of the phone there, especially with the cameras. Kind of has like the Galaxy S23 camera setup vibe a little bit, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a microphone, because there's one right here on the front. So that's kind of interesting. So you guys have quad camera setup, dual LED flash, it looks like. So very nice looking camera setup, I think HTC did pretty good with this here. Y'all guys have a 108 megapixel main camera with optical image stabilization with f1.7 aperture. And then you guys have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera with f2.4 aperture, 5 megapixel macro camera with f2.2 aperture, and then you guys have a 2 megapixel depth camera with f2.4 aperture, and then on the front camera will be 32 megapixels with f2.45 aperture. So I'm assuming that the way that the camera is, this camera specs are laid out, I'm assuming it's in order from top to bottom. I am assuming. So this would be your main camera on the top here, ultra wide. Then your macro camera will be here. Then your depth camera will be right here on the side. So I'm assuming that's how it's all laid out. So very nice, Detail in a snap. Capture vivid and true to life detail with 108 megapixel. Shoot like a pro for everlasting memories. That there just looks awesome. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's like some graffiti art. It looks very nice. Seize the day, recording crisp 4K with image stabilization for ultra smooth motion. Capture every occasion with super night mode for clear images and low light. So you guys will see the comparison here without video stabilization on the left, and then with the HTC U23 Pro on the right. So it's very interesting. Small wildlife, big detail. Get closer to nature with the macro lens. Create stunning images with incredible detail. Okay. Okay, and then wait a minute. Says here the start of the show. Sun bright with 108 megapixel f1.7 wide aperture. Shoot portrait photography like a pro. See the bigger picture. Breathtaking landscapes or a group of friends with ultra wide angle lens. Capture more of the frame in a single shot. So that's very cool. There we go, finally scrolling down. Ready for adventure. The water resistant IP67 rating gives worry-free protection for wherever the weather brings. High resistance to scratches and drops up to 2 meters with cover glass Victus. So pretty cool there. Large 4,600 milliamp battery capacity to keep you going. 30 watt fast charging with USB-C or 15 watt wireless charging. So pretty good there. Not bad. Battery specs there. I think it's pretty good. All day energy there. 4,600 milliamp battery. You do get a 30 watt fast charging, and you get 15 watt wireless charging as well. So that is really cool. See what 30 wireless charger, you can indeed wireless charge with this thing. So it's pretty much becoming standard now on like flagship phones and whatnot. That's been standard for like the last few years, so no difference here. So yeah, very cool battery specs there. Y'all guys should get pretty good battery life on this phone. So HTC did a good job with that. Efficiency at its core. Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 provides power-efficient performance with 5G connectivity, whether it's gaming, video processing, or social media. U23 Pro delivers commanding performance with 12 gigabytes of RAM. So, y'all, this is not a typo. Y'all guys are saying that correctly. It does have the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. So that's pretty interesting. So that's not a flagship processor, but the processor should still do pretty good with tasks and whatnot. So don't let the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 deter you from buying the phone. I'm pretty sure that it is a good processor. I'm pretty sure it is. So that's not a typo. That's Snapdragon 7 Gen 1, not a typo. So yeah, not bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of interesting. I like. Okay, that's interesting. That's like the most interesting thing about the phone is the processor. But like I said, the processor should do pretty good. So don't let that deteriorate you from buying the phone. So vibrant clarity. Colors come to life with the 6.7-inch OLED display. Deeper contrast and richer colors for viewing pleasure. Y'all gotta see that the colors have used in it. This is for Europe, so this one is going to Europe. So yeah, 6.7 inch display. running with fluidity. Variable refresh rate up to 120 Hz for silky smooth visuals with power efficient reassurance. Fast moving action never looked so good. You guys can see side by side of 60 Hz and 120 Hz. Obviously 120 Hz is a lot smoother. But if you guys want to say battery life, you guys should be able to bump it down to 60 Hz as well. Begin your V-verse story. Blend the world and virtual worlds in the metaverse. So that's pretty cool. Okay. It says easily create your own digital twin avatar, explore, socialize, and share in the metaverse. Alright, immersive viewing. Jump into the metaverse with Vive 8. Jump into the metaverse with Vive XR Elite. Stream your favorite apps into a giant virtual screen for a personal cinematic experience. So there's the device right there, HTC Vive XR Premium or HTC Vive Elite there. Oh shit. Let me go back here. Alright. So here are like the specs of the phone here. So the U23 Pro has a 6.7 inch display, full HD plus, 120 Hz display, OLED. Main camera is 108 megapixel with optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization, 4K HDR video recording. Other cameras on the rear, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro lens, plus a 2 megapixel depth sensor on the rear, 32 megapixel front facing camera, Android 13, Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 1, 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage via 256 gigabytes of storage, and you can expand that up with a micro SD card. So that is very cool. Battery 4600 milliamps with 30 watt wired and 15 watt wireless charging. It has covered glass Victus and IP67 rated for dust and water. Your input, you have a headphone jack, which is very nice to see, and the Type-C charging port, which is pretty much standard now. You do get 5G on here, so that's very nice. Wi-Fi 6E support, Bluetooth 5.2, and you'll have NFC, so you can use Google Pay and all that. Color options, coffee, black, and snow white color options. Speaking of specs, here are like more details on the specs and whatnot. So you guys have a 6.7 inch display, 20:9 aspect ratio, full HD plus display. That's 1080 by 2400, OLED, 120 Hz. Variable refresh rate, so you can adjust the refresh rate to save battery and stuff like that. Go to glass Victus, digital dimensions height, Android 13, chipset Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. Rear cameras, y'all guys got 4. On the back, I guys have a 108 main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth. And it has f1.7, f2.4, f2.2, and f2.4 respectively. 4K video recording, optical image stabilization, video and photo stabilization, AI scene detection, Pro mode, time lapse, beauty mode, portrait mode, night mode, motion, photo, panorama mode. Selfie camera, 32 megapixel, f2.45 aperture, 1080p optical, 1080p electronic image stabilization, video recording, face unlock, fixed focus, audio HDR, beauty mode, real-time portrait mode. Inputs, you guys have a USB 3.0 Type-C IP67 water and dust resistance. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. You can expand it up to, I guess, a terabyte. It doesn't say. It just says extended memory, micro SD, SIM and network bands, nano SIM, dual standby, dual LTE, SIM card manager, set up mobile data connections without swapping SIM cards and existing SIM slots. And there are your bands there. Location sensors. It has internal GPS antenna with GLONASS, 8 GPS, Galileo, and all that good stuff. Connectivity. Y'all guys will have NFC for like Google Pay and stuff. Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 6E, 802.11a BGN, ACAX, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 6 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi 6E. So pretty cool. Y'all guys have sensors as well. Y'all guys will have an ambient light sensor. I don't know why they said it twice, but kind of weird. Y'all guys also have proximity sensor, motion G sensor, accelerometer, compass sensor, gyro sensor, fingerprint sensor, which is your power button. Battery, 4600 milliamp battery, power saver mode, charging up to 30 watts, wireless charging 15 watt, reverse wireless charging 5 watt, Q capable, so you can charge like other devices, which is really cool. Y'all guys will have HD video playback up to 13.3 hours, audio playback up to 25.2 hours, and internet use on Wi-Fi up to 16.4 hours. There's your formats for audio and video there. And I think that is it. So yeah, there you guys have it. The HTC U23 Pro has been announced by HTC. It's going to Europe. So that's all I know. It's going to Europe. Y'all guys can tell by where the text. Y'all guys can tell by the way things are spelled out here, cause color has U in it. Stabilization has a S in it instead of Z. So this one's going to Europe. I think it's gonna be like 569 euros or something like that. 569 euros. So yeah. So I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but yeah, y'all guys can try to import this one to the US and try to use it in the US. Y'all guys can try, but it's not going to the US. It's going to Europe. So yeah, kind of sucks, but HTC is dead in the US. It's dead in the US, but it's still thriving elsewhere, and it's trying to get back on its feet elsewhere. But HTC is dead here in the US. It's dead. I don't know if HTC will ever come back to the US. Maybe they will. I'm not sure, but yeah. But this phone looks very nice nonetheless. It has great specs for what it is. And I think HTC did a great job with this phone. I think they did a great job. The phone looks very nice. The specs looks nice. Feature looks nice. It has all the specs that you guys want. It has the headphone jack, which a lot of phones now don't have those now. So it's very nice to have. Y'all guys have that 120Hz display. IP67 ready for dust and water. So that's very nice to have as well. So yeah, this phone has it all: wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, quad camera setup. This phone has a lot of good stuff with it. In my personal opinion, I think that HTC did a great job. And I think people in Europe will like this phone. I wish this phone was going to the US. I wish it was. So we can export that phone, but we can't export it in the US because it's not going to the US. Like I said, y'all guys can try to import it to the US and use it and try. It doesn't hurt to try. Worst from the worst, it doesn't work in the US. Worst from the worst, it don't work. But yeah. So this is a great phone, great specs, great features. HTC did a great job in my opinion. So we'll see how this thing plays out. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It helps me out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.